And we're back. And we're back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck am I doing? Undead settlement, cliff dilapidated bridge. They used the word dilapidated a couple times in this game. I had no idea what the definition of dilapidated is. I'm assuming it means like broke down bridge. But this one seems to be standing just fine. Oh, did I agree? Oh, okay, never mind. What a dick. Shit rat. Eat shit rat. You've had to eat shit in your day. You must enjoy it. Rusty ass ladder. Give me that dog. Where's that dog at? Oh, great camera. Great camera. Great camera work. Fine work. Fine work. Yes. Give me that pot. I want your pot. Like, can I have your pot, please? Oh, give me that worker hat. Whatever. I'll take anything at this point. Official attire for the dissection and burial of undead. Naturally, the ceremonial significance of such work is long forgotten. For the dissection and burial of undead. Not hollows, just undead. Okay. Oh, now you want to give me the D. They're trying to give me the D all of a sudden. And by D, I mean pottery. You thought for 1 second that wasn't planned. Calculated. Calculated. This is fine. Okay. Woo! I just want them skulls, bros. Come on. Greedy sons of bitches. I don't care about you. Hide me, Aegon. I like poking around in cells. They gone? They gone. Okay. Garl Vinland. I mean, Egon. How you doing there, bud?
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. No matter. Heed my words. If you've any sense, you go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You, here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time.
Time after time.
Yeah. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then
Yes, vocal fry. Alright, and here is Ray of, Theriland? Or Ree, or whatever the fuck her name was. Hey, bud. I like poking around in cells. What you think about that?
If, like the others, you're fool enough to, then go on ahead.
Excuse me?
You like poking around in cells, do you?
That's what I said.
How very genteel.
I don't know what that means, dog. Better come off it. What about that maiden behind the bars?
Taking an interest in her, have you?
Did you not listen to me? I said,
Well, she's a
what about
lost
her?
cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper.
What?
After I brought her all this way and got her all ready. She's beyond repair, I tell you.
Why would you try? Why would she want to
The
become a
woman's a
firekeeper?
lost cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper. She's beyond repair, I tell you.
Man, you're beyond repair. I'm gonna go get that key and I'm gonna get her out. So I'm assuming this is the abandoned church he's talking about. And then we got Special Siegward here trying to figure out the elevator. Who totally ignores that night, the Outrider night down there. Which this, admittedly, the first time you see this, you're like, what? You're like, oh, Siegmeier.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegward of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
Okay, so Siegward,
This lift only goes down.
clearly not the most intelligent person in the world. Oh. What? You're right, this lift only goes down. About this one, though. And Siegward also, I clipped through his mask, just so you can see what he looks like. He's an older gentleman, not too old, but you know. Later on, when we get to Cathedral, we'll clip through it again, just so you can get a look at old bald head, trusty Unbreakable up there.
Who are you? I help any time.
Alright, and he gives us one of the unique items in the game. I mean, you can get young white branches, just not any of them say this except for this one. Branch of a white birch received from a giant, apparently as a token of friendship, becomes something that blends into the surroundings, consumed with use. Good friend, no hit. Yeah, that's true. Good friend, no hit. That's pretty much. Now he will not shoot at us. I mean, that's the main reason for coming through here. The other reason is Siegward. Aw, I missed it. Son of a bitch. Wrong side. My bad, gentlemen. My bad.
Oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days, I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road.
Man, I ain't thinking twice. I ain't even thinking once.
I could try talking some sense into him. No, I think not. He's far too overheated.
YOLO!
I've got...
Siegward, you should have waited.
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side! Ah!
Really, though. Who run this?
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long...
Okay, so accidentally I skipped through his dialogue there.
I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
So one of the things he says there is, long may the sun shine. Ain't no sun anywhere around here. But we'll come back to that. He also gives us Sieg brau. Special brew of Siegward the Katarina, perfect for travel in its jolly barrel mug. Leave it to Siegward to discover a drink that even the undead can enjoy. Even an undead can enjoy. Perhaps his long years spent undead have left him wanting to drain a cup or two and revel as if he were still among the living. So he's been undead for a long time. He's definitely died because he said he was unkindled. So he came back to life as well. Other than that, it's speculation at this point without any more gear, without using any of his gear for lore. Found in rare cases inside demons. Using great fire weapons, scaling effects. We didn't read that. Fist fighter's weapon made from thick straps of leather studded with iron rivets. Should be caught up. So we've got a couple things we can trade with the crows. We're going to get an important item hanging up right there in a second. I mean, we could have gotten it from Invasion or already, but let me in there. Got the northern set, which is the starting gear for the warriors, and the Pelton. Proof of a red orb invader's victory over a host of embers. Claiming tongues as trophies was originally the practice of an infamous troop of invaders who offered them to their speechless goddess. So you can't talk, bitch? Here's the tongue. Put that in your mouth. Make them lips move. Better stop bumping them gums. This part I'm not gonna spend a whole lot because it's a dickish area with these assholes hanging up here. Well, that's something we need to read. A medicinal pellet made from crushed insects. Same insects I imagine are what they're shooting out at you from fucking Gnaw. The red type temporarily boosts fire damage absorption, prepared in the Cathedral of the Deep by evangelists who dole them out to followers to ease their suffering when they burn. So the evangelists are burning them, but they also give them these pellets so that they don't feel it as much, don't suffer so much from the ass whooping that they're putting on them. More loading skulls, which come in handy. The boss fights. These guys decided to tree out and rock and chair it up. They left their dogs behind though. Man, I need curtain armor so I can pay these dudes a little extra kick in the nuts. Come on, bitch. What the fuck? Alright. Give me that trap. Human. These two evangelists up here appear to be making out most of the time. You know what I'm saying? They seem to maybe be conversing. Whatever it is, I ain't dealing with it. I'm gonna get Lloyd's ring up. Lloyd's ring? Flynn's ring. And I always make the mistake of jumping from this height onto that, but there is a lower. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll get Lucatiel's nonsense. And we'll homeward bone, and we'll get the flock out of here. Chloranthe. Yeah, we got a good enough reason to go back. We got plenty of items to read. Okay, where to start? We do need to go up and talk to the crows. We read this. Used in the undead settlement to preserve undead bodies after dissection. And to bury them. Well, son of a bitch. To preserve undead bodies? Charcoal? Pine resin? That's odd. Rotted with human body fluids. Oh, temporarily applies dark to right-hand weapon. Normally used in the undead settlement for preservation and burials, but can mature into this state, becoming a valuable substance used in a certain ceremony. Often seen for trade at exorbitant prices. Can mature into this state, becoming a valuable substance used in a certain ceremony. So they're burying the dead bodies with this charcoal pine resin, which then gets kind of mixed in with the dead rotten bodies, which then makes it more valuable and is used in a certain ceremony. Alright. We didn't read this yet, did we? I think we did. All Father Lloyd. Rubbish. I think we got all of this. Great club. Large club. Requires considerable strength. Characterized by savage leaping attacks. Its weight makes it easier to break the guard of shields. This was... okay. Favored by pyromancers of the Great Swamp, this axe has a short range but only moderate weight. And reasonable damage. Easily wielded and more powerful than it appears. Suppose we could start using that. Until we... really... it's not any better. Maybe a little. None of that's new. The mirror set. Well, let's read the northern set. Engraved with an ornate pattern. Yeah, being from the north, whatever. Let's get the mirror set. Garb worn by Mira knights sent on journeys. This hard leather vest is bestowed only upon proven knights. Knights travel afar to fulfill their sacred duties, but few are ever able to deliver on their vows. So that, you know, that kind of lets you know Lucatiel meant business back in the day. Only upon proven knights. Done all this. Chloranthe. This old ring is named for its decorative green blossom, but its luster is long since faded. Raises stamina recovery speed. Not much lore there. We will be equipping though. Might as well get rid of this. Least useful thing here. So what else is there? Betsy? Did I zoom in on? I did. I zoomed in on her blood knuckles there.
Ashen one.
Welcome. Then hey.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and level up one time. Collect the ashes. Come back, get the key. Get arena of Kalim. Every area past this one should go a lot faster than this. It seems like they spent a lot of time on various routes on the earlier stages, as opposed to like the Yorm the Giant area, Profane Capital. And you can see all these large fucking arrows. This dude's just burying in people, and there's some crows. What did I miss, bros? God damn it. Come on, dude. Get your aim right. There you go. Help out a little bit. Jesus. Good shot, bud. Mortician's ashes. Read that in a moment. Underneath trees again. I mean, it makes sense if that undead are turning into trees. If this is a graveyard and it's full of fucking trees, just covered in trees. You son of a bitch. Give me that flamberge. Come on. Great sword action here. Uh-huh. I guess we go through here at least to get the scythe and unlock the shortcut back. And the undead bone shard. How can I forget? And we'll read all that lore momentarily once we get to where we need to go. You did. Or at least you're asleep for a little while. Till I ring them bells. Ring them bells, ring them bells. It is. Boss fight. Tree. Roots. What's a root? These statues, I still can't make out what the fuck is going on with them. I mean, it's like a... Maybe that's why the pilgrims wear their fucking shit on their back. Or maybe it's why the clerics wear the shit on their back. So that don't happen. There's a bonfire right up there, isn't there? Yeah. That's what they make these for. So, let's read a little lore. Undead bones that yet burn. Cast it into the shrine bonfire to boost the recovery provided by the Estus flask. The bonfire cinders are the bones of undead, and a bone that still burns is a fresh cinder, indeed. Before feeding upon death, one must first pray to it. Serious business. Okay, what else did we get? What else did we get? We got the ashes. I know we got that. Nothing there. Nothing new. There we go. Humble ash of a resident of the undead settlement who made a living burying corpses. Yeah. With this, the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. Okay, we read that. Great sight. Attacks with this large sight, normally used for crop harvesting, are effective at breaking past shields. The magnificent sharp curved blade instills fear in opponents. Perhaps it is their survival instinct at work. Clip me more devils attached to numerous nails. No lore. Oh, we got the whole cleric set. Okay. Wooden shield painted bright blue, the symbol of clerics who have become undead. The symbol of clerics who have become undead? Bright blue? Close to a small shield inside. Wooden shields are light, manageable, and offer relatively high magic absorption. Hat worn by a cleric turned undead. What do they mean turned undead? Typical attire for blue-robed travelers. Says they were entrusted with a duty, still its nature is yet to be revealed. Garb worn by a cleric turned undead, unmistakable vibrant blue robes. It is said that the blue-robed travelers were entrusted with a duty. They bore large covers on their backs to ensure that they would not become seedbeds for spreading darkness. Yeah, well. Are clerics messengers? Should probably have read that from the fucking thing.
Ah, how
Character creator.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given.
Thou'st. Govern.
Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
We're gonna get that. We should probably read that. Key to the barred door leading from the sewer below the undead settlement to a moist grave. The grave, which no longer receives visitors, was once the site of a statue of Velka, goddess of sin, and was believed to pardon wrongdoing and lift curses. Yeah, it was that. And besides that, I'm pretty sure we're good on that. What do I got here? Yeah, not enough. Alright, and on next time, we are not quite finished. We need to talk to Leonhard. Or Leonard. We'll go back and do that first. We'll kill the Dark Wraith. We will then proceed to kill Curse-Rotted Greatwood.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the man swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do? If you fancy a proper, then I can...
So this dude seems to be chicken to go in there after the shit himself. Key to the room of the lift that descends to the deepest dungeon in Lothric. Surviving Dark Wraith from the land swallowed by darkness is said to be held there. Yeah. But why can't Dildo Breath back there go down there and get it? I mean, he wants it. He wants the shit for himself. Let's read these cracked ones again. The cracked red-eye orb is far from perfect. It seems... Damn it. As Ringfinger Leonard knows all too well. Okay. Next time we will resolve such mysteries.